4 minutes? Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Coppers Podcast. This is episode number 138. I'm Brandon. To my left is Cyrus.
Yeah, milk.
To his left is our guest Bill.
Hey.
To his left is Colton.
Hola.
And to his left is David.
You're like the full tech podcast guy now. Look at you. You got your laptop set up.
Dude, I definitely am just not playing Skyrim.
He is literally playing Skyrim.
He's not creating a character at all right now.
Well, because my idea is I'm going to name my character not on the list.
You look
so
super
that after
professional.
I'm done making the character, they're going to go, what do we do? He's not on the list.
Never mind,
Oh
my
my
big head is
God.
blocking you.
Welcome to episode 138
Yeah, we should have put you over here, David. Next time.
How's everybody doing this week? If we sound different, audience people, we're in a different room.
Oh, yeah.
And it's in a prototype setup.
First time since the mid 40s.
Yeah.
Almost
Yeah.
100 episodes in that little room.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
I thought you meant the 1940s for a second.
Yeah, we've been
That's
doing
where I
this.
whipped. Dude.
It's the
I
mid
was
40s.
like,
I was
damn.
like, yep, just after the war
You guys
ended.
had a Pony Express paper trail going at one point? Fuck.
Cardinals and the Steelers were the same team at one point.
Jeez. Wasn't that a time?
Yikes. It's the most successful the Cardinals have ever been. Anyways.
Jeez.
What's everybody been doing this week? Anybody do anything fun, interesting?
I did this crazy thing where I went
Mhm.
to work, and then,
Did you
I
get
work.
any return for it?
yeah, dude,
Okay.
my hands
A
got
Depression.
little
dirty.
bit.
Depression, angst, and a little bit of financial.
It's like I was there. I drove around on the little cart
Relief.
thing and went beep beep. I learned how to. I learned what S's and O's is in Morse code. So I just drive around and I go SOS. Because it's dot 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 dot. Or dash. The O is dash dash dash.
Right.
But S is dot dot dot. So it's really easy.
Has anybody been concerned about your well-being?
No one's ever brought it up, and I'm just gonna be like, "What do you mean?" I'm just not gonna horn.
You're going to get a safety guy come to site one day, and he's just going to okay, do you guys know what you're doing?
It's like, why do you know Morse code in 2024, sir? That's kind of weird.
Because we're stuck in
Just fucking text us.
He's going to go, "Are you safe, sir? Did somebody touch you? Tell me who touched you. Show me on the doll when they touched you."
Look at that.
Well, there's been a lot of Mike Tyson memes.
Oh, shit.
Oh
Has
yeah,
there ever.
because that fight that's gonna happen.
And Jake Paul and him are just going to hug it out for $50 billion anyway, so who gives a fuck?
That's pretty much
Honestly.
where I'm at, dude. Like, what's gonna come out of this? They're not actually gonna
Tyson's
let
gonna knock
Tyson
him the
beat
fuck
the
out.
fuck out of Jake Paul.
Or they're going to rig it so Tyson just one-shots him, because that's what we all expect out of Tyson. That's what we all want out of Tyson. Let me
Right.
put it that way. Not expect, want.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. But
Good. Watch the cup holders. They might.
Somebody gave me a sobering thought of watching Jake Paul boxing compilations in 20 years when kids grow up and they start making videos and they're just like, man, remember how good Jake Paul was at boxing? He was
Right.
a legend.
right,
And they're going to put him on the Mount Rushmore.
yeah, just because he beat the shit out of all these stars
Did he?
after they retired.
Did he beat the shit out of any of them though? Really? Realistically?
really,
no, he
no.
hugged them all for $50 billion. This
He
is the
has
same
6
bullshit.
knockouts
Not 50 billion, but on the elites or on just in his career.
in his career. But he's knocked out like Tyron Woodley and Ben Askren. Was he the one that boxed Ben Askren?
Yeah, I think it was him.
Oh, was he? Okay. Well, he's got one.
Somebody boxed Ben Askren.
It was him or his brother, right? It was one of the Pauls.
Either
They're
way,
all
though, it's
Dickheads.
yeah. Either way, it's gonna be, I don't know. Either they're gonna give us Mike Tyson knocking him out, or they're gonna hug it out, just like what was the last one, Mayweather, right?
Mayweather,
Mayweather.
yeah. That one was a joke.
Yeah.
That was a joke.
No more Skyrim.
Oh, no. Hey, Brandon, you should remove
It's just
that,
one of my wallpapers.
that meme from your rotation.
That yeah. I mean, yeah.
Was it bad?
It's pretty
It's
bad.
pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
It's no podcast bad.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah. No. That'll get you
For
canceled.
the sake of the audience, there's definitely not a wallpaper, which is like theoretically speaking. And he's turning his computer to show David.
Okay. So,
Yeah. No.
I'm just gonna let
Yeah.
that cycle.
smog's a hell of a thing.
Smog.
Smog.
Golly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Smog?
You guys remember the
desolation?
episode of South Park where everybody gets a Prius
Oh yeah.
and the town gets covered in smug? instead of smog. That shit was
I
funny.
will say the new Prius.
Okay, those things
Kinda
are
looks
way
cool.
too fucking cool.
It
for
kind
being a
of looks
Prius.
cool. I'm just saying, it
It's-
kind of looks cool.
It's like the
Cool
closest we got to like the
like-
iRobot version.
like we
of
finally
cars,
got
right?
what we wanted a Prius to look like because it was supposed to be space age and shit and electric and
Exactly.
all this bullshit. Now we finally got it. It's close. It's not perfect.
No.
It's still fucking ugly, but it does catch the eye and make you go,
Okay.
I'm not buying one. But
But
You know what
That's
car,
it.
You know what vehicle is still ugly as sin?
what?
The Cybertruck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I saw my third one this week.
They
and
look
it was
like-
Yeah,
even
I saw
uglier
one.
than the last
they
time I
look
saw
like
it.
warthogs, but shitty. That's all
They
I'm
look like
saying.
they haven't loaded in yet.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And then-
it.
Well, and then when you get inside, it would have you seen the interior of them on the internet?
I haven't,
Bougie
no.
as fuck.
Basic bitch ass
Oh, no
nothing.
shit.
There's nothing. It's like nothing. It's a big ass fucking
truck
screen.
people.
It's a
that
big
you-
ass
No,
fucking
no,
box.
for anybody. It's a big ass fucking screen and a steering wheel. I don't even know how you do the fucking blinkers and shit. It's just
I like to drive
so
one.
basic.
You
I would
probably
like
just
to drive
tell-
one too,
But
but
I
they're
wouldn't
just so
Tesla
basic.
assistant.
You just tell it left blinker,
Yeah. Left blinker
and it
Tesla
just merges you automatically.
Fucking explodes.
But what's really funny about the Tesla truck too, that I find really funny, is I watch a lot of shit on Instagram about like running trails, fucking shit like that, right? So I watch a lot of shit about all these big trucks doing this shit, and you see the Teslas do it. Every fucking one of them breaks. Every one of them blows their fucking electronics because too much water or whatever.
Right.
They can't pull. They can't pull what a fucking Ford fucking Ranger can pull. Is all I'm
Ford
saying.
fucking Ranger?
That's all I'm saying. So
Fucking A.
it's the funniest shit in the world.
Yeah, no, it is. And man, Sparks Diesel, what the hell is it? Diesel Brothers. They put tracks on a Tesla Cybertruck, and it was actually pretty cool. But yeah, they had to basically reconstruct all of the suspension arms and the linkages because they kept snapping off and shit. So it's I don't know, they've got a long ways to come, and it'll be interesting to see whether or not the Cybertruck is even continued.
But doesn't it honestly also have like something with it where it's all-wheel drive, but each wheel is driven by a different motor or some
I
shit
think that's
like
an
that?
option. I think it like the X and the Y or the X and the 3 I think come with a dual motor option. So there's a single motor option or a dual motor option.
Right.
So maybe the truck is the same, like a single and a dual, but I mean, if it's all electronic, I don't see there being an issue programming the truck to independently control at each.
See, I thought it
wheel.
was I thought it was all independent suspension. That was the whole like the big drive for it.
And I think to an extent it is. I don't think there's exactly like the old school connecting rods and the I can't even think of it. Just the old school like connecting rods.
Yeah, the linkages and the drive shafts
That's
and all
not
that
what.
shit.
Yeah. I'd imagine there's a lot less of that, right? And it's a lot more of just motor after motor after motor, just on a lesser size and for specific reasons, say
Right.
steering or actually
Right. Maneuvering.
maneuvering,
whatever,
yeah.
Speeding.
But yeah, I'd be curious to know more about that too.
I
that's
don't
an
know, when I
interesting
saw the
take.
interior, I was like, what the fuck?
Well,
This
yeah.
is like what you see out of every dystopian like sci-fi movie. The vehicles, the houses,
Mm-hmm.
like everything's just painted walls. They're white. This is what you get. You can't put pictures up because that's against the, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
in those movies and in that like sci-fi realm with that
In
totalitarian.
the future, everything is chrome.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been playing Cyberpunk recently,
Mhm.
and I'm driving around and looking at the cars in that game.
Yeah.
I think it was because we were living in a pre-Cyberpunk 2077 world where we see the Cybertruck and we're like, that's futuristic. That thing is dope as hell.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk comes out, and then the Cybertruck comes out, and you realize the Cybertruck doesn't look great.
Yeah.
You look at videos of people modding the Cybertruck into Cyberpunk, and it looks so out of place.
Oh no
wow.
shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
So you can get a Cybertruck mod in Cyberpunk, and then realize, wow,
The Cybertruck's fucking ugly.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Something out of me. But I don't know. I think it just could use a complete redesign. I think it looked
Yeah.
cool when it was announced 5 years ago because I remember looking at it going,
Yeah.
"Oh, that thing looks pretty dope."
That's gonna turn into something, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
It's only
Like-
$100 to pre-order one. No big deal. And they were like, he was like, "Yeah, they're gonna be like $20,000." No, they're not.
Yeah. Fucking yeah. Right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I was looking recently. There's now that people have bought a lot of Broncos, there's been a lot of reviews, you know, and a lot of the talk is that it's a plastic hunk of shit with a $80,000 price tag.
Really?
You know, there's a lot of plastic where there should
I
be.
said that from the get.
Yeah, you did. I will give you that, and I will say that it looks like even my mom's Jeep is more reinforced and actually safe, reliable. Can withstand years to come of fucking off-road beat up, you know. So yeah, I'm really curious to see where this kind of goes, because that would be pretty shit, you know. An off-road, especially off-road focus made vehicle cannot withstand
Well,
years of
look at the
going
Ford
through it.
Bronco off-road versus the Ford Bronco Bronco.
Right.
You will see a major difference in just the way the chassis are built and the undercarriages. You have to actually buy the different one. And then
Right.
on top of that, the cool thing about the Bronco, what I thought was really smart of them at least, was that they were like, oh, we're going to have the Bronco Beach Cruiser, we're going to have the Bronco Badlands, we're going to have the Bronco Storm
Raptor.
thing.
Right.
Yeah. So they released like the Bronco, and then they released all these different variants which costed more money. And that's what I'm saying. So okay, 80,000 for plastic. Fucking 94,000 for an off-road truck like you want to get because you fucking like to go out in the desert and say fuck it and just turn right.
Right.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's what the Bronco to me, that's what that is. My
Right.
truck, same thing. If I lifted a little more, put meaty tires on it, and I actually went off road, sure. I got a street kitten, that's my truck, whatever, it is what it is. But people buy these vehicles for certain things,
Yeah.
you know.
And I think the market they were going after was that off-road go-getter, you know, every once in a while.
But that off-road go-getter that knows nothing about nobody, because the last truck they had or vehicle they had that was good at going off-road, they inherited somehow, one way or another, whatever.
Right.
You got to realize, like, there's people that actually like, oh no, okay, this, I know what that is, I know what that means, and then there's other people that are like, it said off-road on it.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
No, and I agree with you for sure. And it's interesting because yeah, I thought it was going to be pretty cool, but the car that came out around the same time by Land Rover was the Defender. They brought
Yeah.
that car back as well.
I remember that.
And that one's actually pretty badass.
I've seen a
looking.
few of those on the road already,
Yeah.
gonna
especially out where I work.
Yeah, fucking A.
I was gonna say I've seen a few. I've not really looked them up. I don't really remember it. Like as far as, I guess just for me growing up, I just never remember it or saw it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So, yeah.
I mean, yeah, they were probably a lot less common, but it's like seeing an International Scout, you know, one of those
Yeah.
older ones. It's cool. And fuck, man, I saw one with a badass roof rack on it, and it had I'm assuming it was a wrap, I don't know, but it was matte black, so it was the non-shiny black finish. It was really cool looking.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just on normal tires. Maybe they were off-road or something, but I couldn't see. Either way, though, it was badass.
What was that one you showed me, that Ram that your buddy cleaned one time? The Apocalypse Edition? Is that what
Yeah,
those are?
so
Because that thing's fucking bad.
I think it's an independent company that takes Ram trucks and they turn them into something called Apocalypse trucks. And they give it a huge, obnoxious body kit that is like coated in that Line-X bedliner stuff. And then you get a huge freaking, I don't know, it's like a bumper for your windshield. Legitimate.
Mad Max.
Yeah.
Mad Max. It's
Yeah,
like a
like-
fucking steel screen for your windshield.
Goddamn.
Oh, it's in my.
They're crazy looking.
But yeah, so this shop will like take your Ram 1500, or they might be diesels, I don't know, and just retrofit it with all this badass shit. But it's insane. Excuse me.
They look fun as fuck.
I imagine it's cheap too.
Oh no.
Yeah, I imagine it's probably for a good price.
Yeah, 120
Yeah, I was
plus.
gonna say it's
After you get
100,000.
the truck. You provide the truck, I think.
We saw a couple things in the yard sale. We'll get to it. Stop going to Starbucks every day, you know? Apparently that adds up.
Okay, so this will be time stamped in the video.
Oh, right here at this time?
Yeah,
Okay.
Sorry, because I got up
but here's a couple of photos, gentlemen.
1940. I think.
Yeah.
It's pretty close to that.
So you can scroll down and
Damn.
see what it gets turned into. So this guy, there is one around town, and you'll see it like Spanish Springs, around that area. I
I've
have
only
seen it once.
I've only seen the pictures of it running around town. I've only seen the pictures. So
I
people
have
like
spotted
"Ooh,
it
fuck."
one time. It's fucking gnarly looking, but it is crazy.
They look cool as fuck.
Yeah.
That's something.
Yeah.
That's cool as shit. I'd buy that. Not anytime soon. But it looks fucking cool.
Wow.
At least it looks cool.
Yeah.
It's not a fucking Cybertruck.
It's not a Cybertruck, but yeah, it looks pretty
It's got a
nuts.
Cybertruck look. Like
Yeah.
what they were.
No, it's got a something truck look.
It's the way that the bed of the truck looks. Gives
Yeah,
it that Cybertruck
yeah.
look.
yeah. But I
Yeah.
think it's more about look at the suspension, the front end. I bet you that's more bulletproof than the fucking Cybertruck.
Apocalypse. I've seen that.
Because the gangbangers have been shooting holes through the Cybertrucks in New York and like LA
Oh,
and
geez.
shit. Oh
Really?
yeah.
I love the picture of it just on the beach with the paraglider in the background.
dude. That is a photo
That is
shoot
nice.
truck,
Did you wanna?
but
Scroll through
it's
it.
pretty
Oh,
nuts.
no. Yes.
Pretty neat. So when I'm done with the Sonata in like 20 years, you wanna fit it to be an off-road machine?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
Fuck it. Let's
Absolutely.
do it.
Baja ready?
Why not?
All you gotta do is take it up like foot and a half?
Yeah,
Foot and a half?
maybe a foot.
Put some 27s on it or something.
Yeah, something
I'm saying.
redonkulous, dude.
You see the latest Whistling Diesel video?
I have.
He rebuilt a Killdozer.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't actually watched that one. I was thinking about the square body one,
Okay.
but
There was
go
there
on.
was somebody else recently that just did a Killdozer thing, and he actually dropped the Ripper on the back of the dozer while he was driving down the street.
That sounds like
Holy
an
fuck.
expensive mistake.
A minor
Well,
problem.
I'm
That
assuming
sounds like
he
it stopped him.
mired his way out of that.
Yeah.
Did you put the rippers down? It'll catch enough. It'll stop.
Or
Well,
rip
no,
up
he
the
put the
tar.
Ripper down and literally ripped the road in half.
Oh, ripped it in half. I was thinking he was driving down like the fast lane and was like, "Fuck it, rippers down."
No, he was driving like down the middle of a city just like Marvin Heemeyer did, only he did the same thing as Marvin Heemeyer, but he also dropped the Ripper on the back of the dozer to tear up the road while he was doing it.
Yeah. All right. That's fucking.
Well,
Yeah.
Video games.
video
Let's
games.
get back into it.
Let's go.
The most anticipated release this week was Dragon's Dogma 2.
It was.
I heard about
And
that.
everybody is
Christ.
pissed off about it.
Everybody is very mad.
Are
at it.
they? Are they? Because the two people that I know that are friends of mine for a while that got it are like, "Oh, it's great. It's so much fun." And I can tell you that when I played Dragon's Dogma 1, I couldn't get into it. So Dragon Dogma 2 can't
There's-
be that fucking good.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of DLC for it that costs money, and it's in-game stuff.
Didn't it launch like 3 days ago?
It came out yesterday.
What the actual fuck?
Yeah, but all of the DLC is like camping gear, redesign your character
Revives.
for this much money, revive for this much money.
$2.
So if you use up all of your in-game revives and
Revive?
are out of revives on your character
Spend $2.
that you've earned in-game, you have to spend $2 to buy another one to keep that character alive. Otherwise, you have to start all over again.
So it's fucking hardcore all the time?
It's built to get
but
your
you
money.
can pay money to make it softcore.
It's also $70. There's
Yeah,
that
I know it
aspect.
launched at 70. What the fuck? Really?
And
Fuck that.
the thing that people are most
It's a
upset
$70 game with predatory microtransactions.
and the thing that people are very upset about right now, somebody pointed it out in the Steam reviews, is when you create a new character, you have to spend money to be able to redesign your character off the rip. So if you make a character you're not happy with it, it's $2 to be able to get the privilege to redesign your character. So somebody went into the system files on their computer and deleted their character save. It's okay. Dragon's Dogma 2 is single player, right? You have to be connected online all the time to play it.
That's the first problem.
So what happens is your
Right.
character is stored onto their servers. So every time you load the game back up, it'll pull your save. So there's no way to delete your character. You have to either play the game for a substantial amount of time to be able to redesign your character when you earn enough credits to do so, or pay $2.
Or if you delete your character's save file on your system because it gets stuck or something, they will actually ban you
Somebody
from a single player game.
Yep. Somebody was testing it out on their Steam Deck to test compatibility, and they were popping different ways to open the game, and they went through too many and got a temporary ban because it was
Wow.
fraudulent
What
activity.
in the actual fuck, though? I mean, that's fucking ridiculous. Well, good.
For a
I'm
single
glad.
player game.
I'm glad I didn't fucking get that trash and I bought Zero Cyber instead. Fuck that.
No, we're going back to Icarus, boys. It is time to go back. They've had a bunch of updates. It might be
Think so?
fun again.
Yeah, that's a game that I didn't play a
Brandon
lot
played it for
since I
like
got
2
it.
days. Colt played it for like 2 weeks. Cyrus didn't play it.
Did
And
not
then you
play
and I played it for like probably 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
But that game updates weekly,
Yeah.
which I was telling you guys about in the last podcast that I was on ages ago when we talked about Icarus. But that one, yeah, weekly you get updates for that game.
Right.
So I need to probably start a server in that. David was saying he was playing the other night. There's fucking bees. Oh God, there's bees.
That means there's honey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the first thing Oscar asked. Well, wait, does that mean we can be beekeepers?
Yeah. Yeah.
David went, oh, I don't know. And I went, well, I think so, actually, because I read it in the thing. Anyway.
Yeah. Fucking it. Let's check it out.
Yeah, that'll be dope.
Check
Helldivers, they have something new coming, right? So they've got the mechs,
So,
but someone said something new was coming
so there's some teasers out there from what I've seen and some things from out there about what our next enemy race is going to be.
in. Oh,
and that's
okay.
a lot of I think that's a lot of like fan theory crafting shit, though I don't think anybody's really knows anything for sure. But there was a leak about flying bugs now. So
That's wild.
so
That's
fighting
good.
bugs, there will be flying ones. But I don't know if that's true, but
No, what is it, Colton?
What?
Is it true?
What is what?
What is the bug theory? The flying bug theory?
The flying bugs, people have already run into them, but the developers did exactly what they did with the mechs and said that's propaganda.
oh, okay.
Yeah. I
But
just think
people have
that stuff's
literally
funny as
got
hell.
videos of them fighting bugs that supposedly don't exist.
bugs aren't real. They're
So
Well, if the government says it doesn't exist.
Clearly it doesn't. There's some new games on Game Pass, boys. They came out this week. I don't know if you boys saw it.
I did not.
Evil West hit Game Pass.
What's that?
yeah, I
Mhm.
downloaded it. I haven't played it yet.
It's a lot of fun. There's an arachnophobia mode. That's all I'll say about it. But it's like a Western over-the-shoulder shooter. You should check out a trailer and just
Evil
watch somebody
West?
play it for a little bit. Yeah, it's dope. I was watching Tyson play it a little bit because he has it on his PS5.
Why does that sound familiar?
It came out last year, I think. I think it was early last year. It's a lot of fun. It's on Game Pass right now, so make sure you check it out. F123 just hit Game Pass. So
Okay.
I mentioned that because I think Brandon's probably going to jump into it at some point.
It's
Maybe.
no longer on trial mode like Madden 24. And I've
It's-
been dibbling in Madden 24.
Okay. Well, Game
You know,
Pass
Yeah.
is just, you can play it. The Quarry, you can play the Quarry now, which is
What
from
is-
the creators of, what's up?
What is that? I'm sorry.
Did you ever
that
play?
was the movie game where it's a choose your own adventure but in a game.
Oh,
Basically.
okay.
Until Dawn, the Dark Pictures anthology. It's
Yeah.
from the creators of those games.
Okay.
A lot of fun. They have, obviously you can play through the game and make your own choices, and then they have a movie mode where you can just select predetermined choices and just watch it. play out like a movie.
Damn. Okay.
Lots of ways to play that one.
That'll be cool.
The game preview for Light Your Frontier came out. It's a mech builder.
That looks fucking legit.
Only 2 gigs. It's super
That
easy to
sounds
download.
fucking
That looks
fun.
fucking legit.
Awesome.
Okay.
It's got achievements already, even though it's only a game preview. But
It looks like that fucking
It's
game.
multiplayer Stardew with mechs.
Mhm.
Yeah, see, it looks like what was the game called back in our era on PlayStation?
Harvest
Fuck.
Moon.
No, it was the late era of PlayStation 1, maybe early PlayStation 2. You could you had to go and fight missions and you had to build your mech with particular weapons and everything, but then you would go and fight a mission and you'd take that area and then the game you didn't really control the
Light Your
colonization and
Frontier's not like that at all. Light Your Frontier is completely peaceful.
Oh, no, I know. I know. I'm just saying, what is the game where you had the control of the mech and the simulation in our era?
Mech Warrior?
No. There was another one that came out in the PlayStation,
Armored
late
Core?
PlayStation 1, early
The original
PlayStation
Armored
2.
Core?
Could have been Armored Core. I think it was Armored
'Cause
Core,
that-
actually.
Everybody lost their shit for Armored Core 6 when it came out because it's a From Software game. And it was the return to the Armored Core franchise after so long. And Armored Core is you customizing your mech game. Like, you customize your mech
Yeah.
and then you go off on sorties with it. It's basically Ace Combat with a mech.
Yeah, that's Armored Core.
Yep.
Excellent. And then we were swinging for the fences last year. We put it down very quickly, but MLB The Show 24 just released,
Oh my god!
and it's day 1 Game Pass.
I wonder if it's any better than the
I
last
think
one.
I installed it already.
Okay, it's an option, but we were not good at it, were we?
No.
Well, the game was broken too.
It was broken.
It was very broken. I forgot about that part.
Your ball would be
Yeah, it
going
was
over there,
broken
and the
on
guy would go
Xbox.
teleport right into it.
Did we ever win an online game?
Once. You and I did.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I remember playing the 3-man mode, and I don't think we ever won. It was always a mercy rule. Unfortunately.
I think we won when that group of Switch players or whatever it was dropped out.
A win is a win.
Because we
A win's a win. Yeah. We take those.
yeah.
Cross-playing with Switch players is it's a beautiful thing, really.
Especially on Fortnite.
Yeah.
Fortnite's even better cross-playing with phone users.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that was a fucked up decision. You know? Like,
That
put
was
the
a
phone
fantastic
users with the Switch
decision.
guys. That's
Let
fine.
the phone users turn off crossplay.
Well, they probably can, but
'Cause They have a lot smaller pool of players to play with if they shut off crossplay.
yeah.
They have Call of Duty Warzone on mobile now. I don't know if you've seen that.
Oh,
I've seen
my
ads.
God, that's fucking disgusting.
So,
I guess if you got a backbone for your phone and you were trying to play that shit,
Mm-hmm.
maybe.
Sure, but still.
But still, yeah.
I can't picture playing on a phone, trying to play people on their PCs.
Dude,
No.
phones are good for Clash of Clans and fucking solitaire and crossword puzzles.
And the
Like,
skate game. The skate
They-
game on
the
phone
skate
is
They
game
good.
is
have
The skate game on
they
phone
have
is good. Just
controllers
say.
and stuff that you can mount on your phone that make it just as good as using a controller.
Mhm.
yeah,
can
but I
even-
have an Xbox.
You can connect an Xbox controller to your phone.
Yeah, but people
Yeah.
in third world countries are more likely to have a phone than an Xbox.
That's why G Arena is so big.
Well, then put them on our servers so it's easier for me to play.
They do.
I agree with
Uh,
Dave. I second David. on
You're
that.
talking about mobile games and stuff like that, but somebody brought up that Monopoly Go, the phone version of the Monopoly game,
Yeah.
has spent $500 million in marketing.
Wow.
Wow.
That's more than the
What?
entire development of Cyberpunk 2077. But you know how much money they've made off of it?
How much?
$2 billion.
Oh, it makes sense though because it's Monopoly and it's it's on your phone.
I wouldn't download it because I think I read it on Reddit. Somebody was like, "Hey, did you know this? This is the article." And it's a fucking. You spend $500 million on marketing to make back $2 billion. That's unfathomable.
Yeah.
For any video game. I think it took GTA still a few years to even get close to $2 billion if you don't count the shark cards.
Right.
I've looked up gameplay. It's a nothing burger. It's one of those games where you play a couple rounds and then you buy power-ups and stuff. It's not the game of Monopoly. It's just a little modified version.
So that's what I was
You
gonna
keep
say.
running
is-
across the board.
That's what I was
Fuck
gonna
that.
say. So you have charges and you can do like 5 fucking turns, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to buy more charges or wait like 2 hours between charges to respawn. Yeah, that's such a fucked up scheme.
That's a fuck.
Yeah.
That all these like actually what could be a cool little city builder game or farming game or whatever, they throw that fucking tactic at you and you're like,
I think that's why I have such a negative opinion about phone games, because
Right.
it feels like that's 95% of the Play Store, and then those little small 5% of games are hard to find, or you do have to pay money for them. They're just not free to play.
and you know what? I have bought a few phone games over the years, like bought the premium whatever editions that don't have any cash shop shit, and I've been thoroughly impressed and enjoyed what it was, because a phone game is
Possible
legitimately
game.
phone
Possible
game's legitimately like 30 minutes to an hour and a half. Let's face it.
Yeah.
There was one that was called Crashlands, and it's still on there. That game's actually a lot of fun, and it's worth the $6. When you have downtime and you can be on your phone, you can go and grind out. You can build your little base. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
That's cool.
And it's kind of a survival game, but with a very deep story that you play through all that. Worth it though, compared to all the other trash that's out there, and especially in the free market.
Yeah.
I've only ever purchased 2 games on my phone: GTA Vice City and Bloons Tower Defense 6.
Fucking
I got Crashlands and the skate game that David got, and the
Skate
skate
game.
game's good.
Is it
It's
just like the
it's like
fingerboard?
$2
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen gameplay, I just
It's-
haven't played it.
Yeah. It's the Apple one, and
They're whipping their phones out.
I can't because it has a weird name. I feel like.
All right,
called
we're gonna
True
play it live
Skate.
on the air. See,
It's just called True Skate.
Oh, True Skate. Yeah.
sponsored by the SLS. Look at that, or it was made probably by them.
I don't know.
It's got an SLS. icon on it.
SLS.
Let me hit the skip.
True Skate.
True Skate.
It's fucking
actually
cool.
pretty cool. Like for $2, fuck it.
Fuck yeah.
Uh oh, I did a dark slide on concrete.
Especially when you got downtime. I mean, like fuck it. You're on
Yeah.
a plane. You put on airplane mode. That's single player. You play.
Wow.
Do your shit.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, and then you can buy like other tracks, and I don't know. It's just simple fun.
Well,
right?
and what's cool about it is it reminds me of like Tony Hawk and shit. Like
Shite.
Yeah.
because you do all the tricks and you get the money and then you buy the different things, right? You can buy the little fucking cash shop tokens for that if you want to accelerate your tracks and shit quicker, or you can just play the fucking game
yeah,
and
yeah,
just do the tricks. It's gonna take you hours. That's
Right.
the fucking point.
yeah,
Just play the game when you have downtime, because it's a phone game. Like, you know what I mean? It's not a real game.
right.
That's what's perfect about it.
Just
Yeah.
did a backside
No, I
180
agree.
and give me points. But I see the appeal of this. This is incredible.
For
It
a
is-
job
it
with
is
a lot of
quite fun.
downtime, yeah.
You guys could just bust
they-
out a Monopoly board.
If they say, "Hey, concrete's gonna be 30 minutes late," it's like, "Oh, okay."
You go to Walmart and get
Play
Sparks
with my
Opoly.
phone. Yeah.
What a fun game.
um.
Anybody else playing some interesting games?
I was gonna bring up Zero Cyber, but 1 second, yeah.
Should just get back into Siege. Really start raging
I
at one
was-
another.
Gonna talk about Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves.
It launches on PlayStation
Oh,
April
yeah.
30th, and they're going to be adding new weapons to the game finally.
Okay. Wow, that's actually fucking
the
crazy.
player pool is going to explode because it's one of the most pre-ordered games on PlayStation right now.
Really?
Yeah, so we're going to have a bunch of people that have never played it
Bunch of new
before
people.
running around in the seats.
Let's fucking go, dude.
See what I'm doing?
Smack them up.
Smack.
Cop bros are gonna be out there.
I mean, I'm just gonna have to
Sailing.
buy it on PC.
I forget
we
what
go.
the
We'll
name of my ships
Hey.
are.
Bo has that game too. Labar.
Bo's a dog.
Really?
Bo Labar. Yeah.
No shit.
So we can get my old coworker in with us.
Hell yeah.
So
Just have a whole 2 squads.
Yeah.
I was gonna bring up Zero Cyber. So I know Colt knows about it, but the rest of you guys, I'm not sure. Actually, really a lot of fun. Really a lot of fun.
What is that?
So that game is like pixel graphics, 2D. It's top down. I guess you'd call it twin stick shooter because it's probably what it would fall into as far as genre. But it's Tarkov. So
Oh,
you
you're
go
right.
you go out on the missions, but there's no it's single player, so there's no PvP. But you go out on the missions and you've got to do whatever the fuck the mission is, or sometimes you're just like, oh, I need to collect all this shit so that I can finish this quest. So you're gonna have to just go drop into the forest map or whatever map, and go in there and collect shit, and then come back, drop it off. So Tarkov mechanics, extraction, the whole nine.
That's dope.
When you get shot, it hurts a lot. When you get chomped by a fucking wolf or whatever the fuck, a mutant, whatever, it hurts a lot. So like you really have to balance the healing yourself, having enough medical supply. Tarkov. So if you've ever
Right.
played Tarkov or know anything about Tarkov, that's what this is, just in retro 2D top-down shooter style.
I'm thinking like Hotline Miami.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but
Okay. A
Tarkov,
little bit different.
Tarkov-esque, like you go in one life to live. If you die in the mission, you lose that character. You start over.
Okay.
Huh.
Top down. Have you guys played Hotline Miami at all?
No.
I've seen videos of it.
Amazing. It's an amazing game.
For sure.
But no, I've been having a lot of fun with that one, and then a throwback, Inquisitor Martyr. So, a buddy of mine got me that game because it was on sale last week or whatever. ARPG, just in 40K. You play as an Inquisitor. Right now, I have a Sister of Battle. So,
Fucking hell.
and then the story's good. It's Warhammer lore, Warhammer 40K lore. If you're into that or know
If
anything
Oscar
about
was
that,
here, he'd be all over it. He'd be like, "Tell me,
Yeah.
send me links. I want to see a video now." Because
So-
we tried playing
Give
Dark
me-
Tide last year, but we fell off.
Yeah.
The problem with Dark Tide though is, I followed it, and Dark Tide just had such a bad. You know, when I was talking about Last Epoch a while back, is when it comes out, I hope it has a good review when it first launches, and it did. Last Epoch's doing great,
Yeah.
and it is great. They really finalized everything really good for their 1.0 release, but that came out with such a bad reception, just such a bad reception. And then from what I watched Jax Frags and a couple other people play it, and I was just like, why? But it's because the 40K realm they went into, like the story they tried to drop into,
Yeah.
it's kind of one of those ones where it's just like, yeah, it's all the same shit.
Right.
There's
yeah.
really nothing.
Been there, done that.
Well, not necessarily like that. It's like the story that they took on was just like, it's a story that really isn't that anticlimactic. And Warhammer is all about their climactic stories with their heroes and their lords, and that one just wasn't. They just didn't. When they launched Vermintide in a very good reception, and Vermintide 2, because both those games dealt with fighting the Skaven, and the people fighting the Skaven, and the
Yeah.
Order factions fighting the Skaven, and the story behind each play, like each person's character, if you chose the Imperial guy or the fucking, I can't remember what they were, but the elves, if you had a different like dynamic of how your play was and the story was. That game didn't do that. They're just like, your soldiers, go fight them.
Ooh, bigger weapon.
And all the way through the game.
Yeah.
So
Huh.
they just didn't plan accordingly with that one. From a lot of what I've seen, again, never played it, but a lot of what I've seen.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, I don't know. I'd be willing to give that one a shot, like you guys were telling me. Complete, or at least Mike was, of course. You know, Mike.
Yeah.
He's just like, okay, come play with me.
Yeah.
Play this game with me. Play
Yeah.
Ark. Play Ark with me.
Oh, you don't. Oh, you're playing Icarus. I don't want to play that. I'm not playing that.
Yep.
Yo, you want me to play that with you? Oh, no, you play this with me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. No.
Trust me, I've known that guy for a long time.
No, I'd be down though. We'll have to give it a shot at some point. That and I want to get back into space engineers at some point. I made a whole space station from scratch, I guess. It's pretty easy to build in that game because you got the symmetry modes that'll make you whatever crazy shit you want to make in that game.
I
it's
really
kinda
want to sit
cool.
down and learn how to play it because, like, I've played the tutorials, but that doesn't really teach you how to play the game.
Yeah, and it
I've
doesn't.
been seeing you playing it, and I was saying earlier about probably fucking getting it because I played it so long ago in early access, like probably when it first came out.
Yeah.
And it was so much fun, and it was so fucking basic back then. I can only imagine what they did with it now.
Fucking A. No, it's come a long way for sure.
I remember when I built my first TIE fighter, and I was like, I fucking beat the game.
Right.
Guys, I beat the fucking game, and I sent the boys screenshots, and they were like,
You did, you kind of. Yeah.
you beat the game.
There were no credits, but let me tell you,
It's because it was only him. He did it.
I did
He
it.
made the ship.
I beat the game.
I've started playing it on the on Game Pass for my computer, so I downloaded it to my laptop. And Brandon, it's so much better than controller to be able to just like have the entire fucking keyboard to just switch around your weapons and rotate when you're in the air and shit like that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I didn't like it on console.
It's probably terrible on console.
Yeah, because you have to
that
hit,
game.
like,
Yeah, exactly.
you have to hit 3 different buttons at the same time to
exactly
do
what
a
you're
command.
saying. Yeah, that
And
game's got to be terrible. on
it makes me
fucking
wonder,
console.
like, would I have liked Ark if it was on PC? Like, if I had played it on PC instead of
Maybe.
Xbox? Maybe. We'll never know, though.
It's free. It's on Game Pass.
Probably, honestly, probably not, because
Give it up.
Ark kind of has that. You either love it or you hate it, kind of.
But I liked
appeal.
Power World a lot. I played so much Power World.
Well, but Power World is like, it's, I don't know.
And it was very
Ranking a dinosaur and standing next to it for 45 minutes so another motherfucker doesn't come up and bite it and it just dies, and then I lose all my fucking everything I've been trying to do for the last 45.
Fair.
Power World's like throw
You
a
just
ball at
fucking
it.
throw a ball
Oh,
at
it
it.
doesn't
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Shoot it some more. More ball. Oh, it still don't work. Shoot it again.
Shoot it.
Fuck, I killed it. I need better ball.
I didn't
I
make
mean,
the gun
it's,
till level
it's so
30.
different. It's so much more like ready to go, right?
Yeah. I'd say faster pace is in like we keep moving forward. There's not a point where
Right.
you have to sit there and wait for 3 hours before you can advance.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And Ark doesn't have to be that way. When I played Ark, I've always obviously had boosted servers and shit. You guys know that I get servers and whatever. I've had boosted servers and shit. But even still, I'm gonna stand next to this goddamn dinosaur for 10 minutes when all I want to do is recruit it. Why can't I just like
No, and
throw a ball at it?
I'm really excited to see what they do as well, because like of course it's a brand new game and they have done a lot to you know, start off on a really good foot, but right now I don't think it has like longevity.
So I think it can be really good based off the like little snippet of their roadmap that they put out, which is only like the next 3 months.
Right.
Or when it came out originally, it was the next 3 months, whatever. I think they have a really good opportunity with
Yeah.
Power World, and I really think that Power World, especially like between Ark and Power World, and the like modern gamer now and people growing up into gaming, Power World's going to be one of those games that's much more accessible and easier than Ark.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I will say that differentiates those two games.
Right.
You either love them or you hate them. And that's how those games are, and that's just by the style, right?
Yeah.
Point of entry, yeah.
And how, and not necessarily an easiness on things or vice versa, it's just the style of the game. So, I think Power World, though, once we get some quests, we get some storyline,
Right.
the Syndicate makes sense, we can have PvP servers, we can have PvE servers, which we already have.
Yeah.
But we can also increase to where we can have bases in different regions, because the different regions is where the different fucking shit is.
Right.
And you can port between them. I think
Yeah.
that's going to really change a lot. The cave system needs a lot of work.
Yeah, it does for sure. That one's goofy, but it's on a good start.
Yeah.
I've seen worse.
Oh, no. I'm just
no,
saying.
no, I get what you're saying too, for sure. But like, just like they, those ones were real, like, just, I don't know, plain in a way,
Yeah,
right?
basic. And that's what I mean. They have a really good shot.
Yeah,
And then what I also really like about it too is Nintendo's throwing everything at them, and they have a good shot to make something and actually go
Fuck
to
you
Nintendo.
guys.
And I love Nintendo, but
Yeah,
so that's another thing that's fun to me. is
Nintendo
to watch
doesn't
that
love
drama,
us.
right? But to watch that drama,
Oh, for sure.
that's what's fun for
Yeah.
me.
Drama.
Because I mean, well,
Drama llama mama.
Nintendo
Fun
did
without
it.
drama?
Nintendo did it from Capcom. I mean, fuck it, it's been happening for 100 years. Who gives a shit?
Yeah,
Like, if the game's cool and it's better than yours, sorry, Pokemon.
Right.
This is better.
yeah, yeah. Fucking A.
Did anybody here see the new documentary that they put on HBO Max about
Oh,
Dan Schneider?
my
No.
lord, that one has been wow,
I wish
stunning.
Oscar
people.
was here because I think he watched it.
He did. I think you're correct. Sorry, I won't speak for him, but I didn't get to watch it all the way through. but I have, of course, seen some of the shit that's been going around
About
because of it.
who?
It is absolutely insane.
The
Dan-
guy-
Go ahead, yeah.
Sorry.
Who?
Dan Schneider. He was the creative mind behind like the Amanda Show, Drake and Josh,
Oh, okay.
iCarly, Victorious. A lot of those children's sitcoms that are on Nickelodeon.
Dude.
So
A little ass grabby, is
just
he?
around the Me Too movement, people started talking about how weird Dan Schneider was, and started pointing out how many times he had like Ariana Grande when she was in her teenage years, like pull out her feet and like point him at the camera and shit like that and pour shit on him. Like iCarly, where they did like a skit where like Carly and Sam were like sitting down and they had stuff in between their toes. Like it was just a lot of foot stuff on camera.
But a lot of freaky deaky shit
But
with
freaky
kids.
deaky shit. Yeah, and everybody
Got
is a
it.
kid, of course. Well, he got let go by Nickelodeon, and they said it was just like they wanted to further both of their companies, so they just decided to part ways mutually. Nothing really came of it, and everybody in these past couple of years has just genuinely accepted that Dan Schneider was just a creepy dude, and that's why he left Nickelodeon. They finally put out this documentary that showed what was really going on at Nickelodeon at the time. So like the documentary starts in pieces. It goes with here's how Dan Schneider got started at Nickelodeon, how he got in charge of these shows, and how much respect he was getting from everybody around him and the talent that he was finding. Because he was the guy that helped find Amanda Bynes.
What?
Right.
Yeah, she was 10 years old at the Laugh Factory performing.
Wow.
Yeah, he
And
was just like she's
Amanda
so funny.
Bynes has a Twitter account under an alias where she indirectly accuses him of having impregnated her at 13
Yup.
What the
and her
fuck?
having to have an abortion.
Yeah, because this account basically,
Whoa.
I say this account, Amanda Bynes allegedly took a photo of her driver's license and posted it and said, "No, it's me. It's Amanda Bynes. This is my burner," something along those lines.
Wow.
But then the documentary dives into basically toxic workplace working with him. He hired 2 women writers to work on the Amanda Show with him and gave them a split salary. So what they would normally pay one employee, they split it in half and paid these 2 women the halves. But they were still doing the full work of a regular employee, so it was like getting 2 employees for the price of 1. Pretty messed up. And then started going into like Amanda Bynes was growing up and not liking her parents, and they felt like Dan Schneider was like coercing Amanda Bynes into like wanting to be her own person and be her own self, to the point where she tried to get emancipated, but it wasn't successful. But she was spending a lot of time with Dan in the meantime and shit like that. A
Wow.
lot of weird stuff.
Wow.
Then the documentary pivots and goes, "Oh, here's this picture of people that worked on the Amanda Bynes Show." And then they circle one of the people that was on it, and the guy was arrested for molesting a child. Like it was some pretty. This is when it starts to get serious, and they're like, "This is somebody that was actually doing actual crimes, and he worked for the Nickelodeon network." And it was really creepy and shit like that.
Fuck?
Yeah, that's
Wow.
And then the documentary pushes it a little bit further. Okay, they are using my Xbox controller out there, and it is like pinging off my phone. Every time I look down, it's like, "Do you want to connect to your controller?" No. But then it pivots, and they start talking about how creepy this guy was, and he was basically the dude that was like driving all the kids around the set and stuff like that.
Jesus Christ.
He was in charge of like the kids when the parents weren't around and stuff, and it was people that were supposed to
What?
be in charge at Nickelodeon. And they were talking to the director of the Amanda Show because he stepped out very early on in the series because he didn't like working with Dan. And they revealed when they zoomed out in that photo, they went a couple rows down to the left. There was a second guy that was arrested for misconduct with a minor. And and they were talking to the director like, "You know that there was a second guy on that set?" And he's like, "Yeah." And they were like, "Well, do you know who the kid was?" He's like, "It wasn't somebody on the show, was it?" And then the people behind the camera were like, "Yeah." And you could see it was like breaking him, like in real time because he had just found out. And they're like, "Who was it?" And then out comes around the corner, Drake Bell.
Okay.
It was fucking Drake Bell. And then the 3rd episode is Drake Bell's story and what he dealt with this guy named Brian Peck.
That's the stuff I have heard about. And just back to what you said, like, well, go ahead and continue with that
Yeah,
part of it
and
too, please.
the 3rd episode was just them detailing. It was basically just from Drake Bell, and they had his father on there too, and they were talking about that fucking awful guy.
Yeah.
And they were just like, it was somebody that everybody trusted, everybody loved, even Drake. The guy convinced Drake and told him that his father wasn't in his best interest and he shouldn't use his father as an agent anymore, and kind of made the other guy his agent and stuff like that. and the way that he was stealing the trust, and how it just happened again at Nickelodeon, and these two people were fired within 3 months of each other. And then the fourth episode goes, like how Nickelodeon continued in the future when you find out that two people get arrested because of severe crimes against minors that they're committing, and Nickelodeon wasn't put in the limelight for it. Nothing bad really happened to them. They were able to just take it and sweep it and put it under the rug. And the guy that did what he did to Drake Bell, actually, he only spent 16 months in prison, and as soon as he got out, got a job at Disney Channel working on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
I did see that part too,
And that
that's
was
astonishing, right?
Insane.
Because of a loophole, dude. And how does a loophole like that get permitted to exist in the first place?
They only hit him on 2 charges, and the damning thing that they were talking about was he had 41 people write a letter for him to reduce his sentence. And Drake said, when he was sitting in the courtroom, it was awful because he's like, he looks over at the sentencing and he's like, his side of the courtroom is packed with people. And then you look at his side, it's just him and his parents.
Right.
Were the only people that came out and supported.
Yeah. How much pressure is that going to be too?
Yep. And then they didn't really talk about it, but there was also a third guy that worked at Nickelodeon that was also arrested for the same shit.
Dude.
And how Dan Schneider's career kind of continued after that, and how he still mistreated people, and how he was still weird with the kids that were working on his set, and how he was able to do it for another 15 years after what happened to Drake.
Yeah, that's foul. And it's especially foul that it's on a children's show.
Mm-hmm.
In a children's TV network.
Yeah.
Well,
Like-
just Google where SpongeBob lives. It's Epstein's Isle. Google it. I'm not lying.
It's in a pineapple under the sea. We all know this.
Under Epstein's Isle.
Okay. It's actually Bikini Atoll, maybe. That's the fan theory. Right next to Epstein's Isle.
Google the real location
But-
on the Earth, and then it's under Epstein's Isle on a Bikini Atoll.
The documentary
Oh, Lord.
did end with them talking about Drake when he was in court 2 years ago for texting that minor.
Yeah.
And he just, got sentenced to, I think it was years of probation and community service. And he was talking about it. He's like, yeah, what I didn't do was right and stuff like that. He's like, but, obviously the media didn't, know the full story. Whatever.
Sure.
It was because he was just texting somebody and sent her photos. That was it.
Huh.
Not cool. Still not right. But I've been on TikTok these past few days, and the complete shift of people's opinions on Drake Bell has completely turned 180 overnight. Everybody loves him now. Everybody's
really?
listening to his music now. Everyone's talking about him and stuff like that. Because it is off. What happened to him? Truly fucking terrible. Because it was
Undismissible for sure.
months before they started recording Drake and Josh.
Yeah.
And he even told
Jesus.
stories of the guy, Brian Peck, who isn't related to Josh because they both have the same last name. He made that
Right.
not related to Josh. But he was still talking to Drake, and he was like, yeah, you should talk to Dan and see if I could be the dad on the show. Like on Drake and Josh instead of, I forget what Walter's name is, like real life.
Yeah, no.
But that's just some weird shit.
That is very
That's
disturbing
fucking creepy.
and foul.
Mhm.
Gross.
And then talks about like
dude,
kid actors and how like a lot of them were not okay after working at Disney Channel and Nickelodeon. Obviously with Amanda
Yeah.
Bynes, they showed off
Right.
what she's been doing these past 10 years. Not great.
yeah, that's not Sam from iCarly, right?
No,
No.
that's Jeanette McCurdy.
Jeanette McCurdy.
Yeah.
She had it rough too, though.
Yeah.
She had that book 2 years ago. It was I'm glad that my mom died.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
In
Yeah.
that story, she basically, it wasn't confirmed that she was talking about Dan Schneider, but she referred to a powerful figure that she was working with as the creator.
Hmm.
Which is when everybody, it reignited that whole Dan Schneider thing where he was very, very creepy.
Right.
Well, fucking Hollywood.
People are also bringing
Yeah.
up, do you know how we used to talk about iCarly.com, Brandon? Like, you go
Yeah.
into iCarly.com and they had a bunch of backstage extras.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people ripped those files and, they uploaded those videos to YouTube. And some people pointed out, like, Dan Schneider just had a little camcorder and was just running up in people's faces, like, asking them weird questions.
Actually, I guess it's...
And Jerry Trainer was always stepping in, like, trying to get Dan Schneider to stop talking to the kids.
Wow.
So now there's so many memes of, like, when they do, like, the dark
Shark.
the dark shadowy
Shark, dark
figure in the
shark?
side of the room.
Yeah.
Like, it's like somebody walks in, it's like Dan Schneider asking a weird fucking question, and turns around, and it's just Jerry Trainer standing in the corner, like this dark shadowy figure. So now he's being heralded as, like, the protector of the children.
Oh, God.
Because Jerry Trainer played Spencer and Crazy Steve.
Right.
Yeah.
You ate my enchilada.
There's no. Which rightfully so. Josh deserved that. You don't just eat somebody's food in the fucking break room fridge,
Yeah.
idiot.
That's gross. There could be a condom in that for all you know. You don't know what
Yeah.
people are into.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And if you eat somebody else's food, what are you gonna do? Go complain? They put shit in their food.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, it's not your food. Whatever.
Maybe that's what they're fucking into, bro.
Yeah. Do you guys remember a meme I've been seeing going around? Is the Nickelodeon sign from like the 90s when it was just the big orange foot.
I remember that sign.
Oh yeah.
I grew up in that sign, bro.
Dude, like
And then it's
he did
Steph
not
and
care.
and the Nick would come out. Yeah.
Do you
bro.
think
he was like, "Hey, I like kids' feet. Look, this is it."
Do you think that was Dan Schneider?
Right off the bat,
Way to
dude.
put two and two together, David.
Yep.
Do you think that was him walking into work every day, looking at it like the Green Goblin mask, where he's like, "Oh, I got to do some weird shit today. Okay,
Yep. Exactly.
I got to make."
At least Quentin Tarantino kept it, reserved to adult women.
Right?
Yeah, and
Fuck.
if he says the N word, it's gonna be him. Okay, nobody else has to say it. He falls on that grenade.
Who's that one comedian that did it too?
Right an
Kramer.
hour.
Not
Kramer.
well. There was Kramer.
You did?
No.
No,
Not me. No.
no. There was
The
one
famous
other
Kramer.
guy.
Like one from Seinfeld.
God, he has
Forget what his name
he has
is.
some good funny stuff, but I can't remember his name.
The short ball guy? The fuck's the short ball guy's name?
Yeah,
That's
Not Bill
that's
Burr,
George
right?
Costanza.
George Costanza.
not
yeah.
Burr, but he used to tour with him.
Oh, Segura?
Kreischer?
Tom
Not
Segura?
Segura,
Is it Bert?
because no, he got canceled for
Burr?
a bit for it,
Not Bill Burr. you
and
said.
he's just coming back.
Oh, the guy that was beating it off in front of women. What's
Yeah.
his name?
Louis C.K.
Louis
Yeah,
CK. Yep.
CK. That
Yeah.
guy was yeah.
That guy was funny as fuck, but that
He
guy...
was funny
I
as
mean,
hell, but like okay, to be that funny, I guess you have to be fucked up, right?
Who's
'Cause he's
who's
fucked
the guy,
up,
Who's
dude.
the guy? I just sent you the fucking meme of the guy the other day, but he's what's his fucking name? He's a good old boy, fucking country boy from Texas.
Ron White.
No,
Uh,
no, he's a new guy. He's funny as fuck though. because-
Theo?
Theo Vaughn.
Is it the Asian guy?
Fucking no,
Theo
Theo
Vaughn.
Vaughn. Fucking
Shit that
Theo
that guy
Vaughn.
says.
Yeah.
Theo Vaughn is funny as
The
hell,
shit
dude.
that he says, exactly. The shit that he says, but everybody's like, oh, he's just a good Christian boy.
He's
But
like,
he's my favorite. What was the one I like the most is when I used to smoke marijuana, my favorite was cocaine. Like
not
he
a
just
lot.
doesn't give a fuck.
It's how you have that barrier in your
But
brain when you
Louis
start to
CK
say
did-
something. And
yeah.
you're like, I probably shouldn't say that. That barrier has disappeared. He just lets it fall out.
Right. I thought I'm gonna make it worse. I'm gonna be honest.
There was
With
one
Louis
clip-
C.K. though, he did allegedly do some fucked up shit, but he was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Ricky Gervais back in the day.
Ricky Gervais,
Oh
that's
my
fucking
God.
god.
Him hosting the Oscars was probably the
Yes.
peak of his comedy. He's like, I don't fucking
Uh-huh.
care. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit. Nobody
Any of
fucking
you
cares.
who believe in anything that make $1 million a year that are in this room, and that's all of you, shut the fuck up, get your award, and go sit down.
Yeah.
Don't tell us about politics.
Yeah. No, that was pretty good. Yeah. I don't know. It's surprising that Jeff Dunham is still touring, right?
Not really. Not really, because
No, he's making a huge tour now. He just announced it.
it's not surprising to me because Jeff Dunham would have been ventriloquist my whole life. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean,
I guess
from
so.
Yeah,
From
but
the
he fell
time-
off after his divorce.
he did fall off after the divorce. That's true, but then he made the comeback.
Did his wife take the
He's
puppets?
he's just now making
Yeah,
his
she took
comeback.
she
No, his
took
wife
the
took
original
kids,
ones.
though.
Oh, that's
took
it's
Yeah,
okay. He's
the
got the
original
puppets.
ones. It's the
He's got the
puppets.
kids he like fostered.
So, but the thing about that guy is, and I, Cole, we grew up with that motherfucker. So it's like to see him still going is pretty impressive,
Right.
especially after
Oh,
the
yeah.
fallout of everything that happened with the divorce and everything. And then she took the puppets, but he got the real ones.
Shane Gillis's new stand-up on Netflix is really good.
Is it? Shane Gillis?
He's been
Shane
pretty
Gillis?
big on like
I don't know
social
who that
media.
is. I haven't heard of him.
He made the
Oh,
jokes
dude.
about his uncle Danny making grilled cheeses in the kitchen. I don't know
Okay.
if you've seen those clips.
But the fucking plane skit is the best. Where the plane is crashing and they're like, please take this moment to call your loved ones and say your goodbyes or your last words. And he calls this auto shop and he's all, hey, you guys fucked up that Honda Civic. I'm going to come down there and beat your fucking ass. You something. And then this chick looks over at him. He's all, what? I don't want to hear my wife cry when I'm the fucking die in a couple of seconds. It was the funniest thing.
Okay. Yeah,
But
I haven't heard
didn't
him.
the rest of the plane end up like taking on to the same approach as him?
Yeah,
and then like everybody started like calling their loved ones and being like, "Hey, I fucking hate you."
Took his example of just calling and saying something nonsensical. Oh, yeah.
It was just you have to watch
He
it.
also
The point
hosted
being,
Saturday Night Live recently, and he was hilarious on it because he was on
I
a
kinda
few
like
episodes
that-
before he got fired because of some tweets that he made.
oh
So
right,
like,
I
right.
actually have a question. I've been seeing a lot of shit on Instagram lately, and literally over the last probably year that I got Instagram. SNL seems like it's getting back to being funny again.
The
This
weekend
latest,
Not
update.
being scared to be funny.
this latest season has
They
been pretty
just
good.
they're just like, okay, we're back to not giving a fuck. And you can even see like on Daily News, the two guys that do the Daily News now, you can even see their like uncomfortableness when they read the fucking
yeah.
thing.
Well, because on Christmas every year they do the joke swap, so one they write jokes for the other, and Michael Shea always just writes the most racist jokes for the white guy to say.
Do you know who the SNL weekend update people are? It's two guys, Michael. Yeah,
No,
Michael Che
I
and
don't know
Colin
their
Jost.
names. I just from what I've seen on Instagram, and I used to watch it back in the day, where
Okay.
they would read it and go,
Yeah.
and then say it and go, and then it was funny every
Yeah.
fucking time. But it was like, oh, but it was funny every fucking time, and it
Yeah.
seems like SNL's bringing that back.
Yeah,
SNL
definitely.
rather is bringing it back.
I remember, I think it was like the 21-22 season. Like most of the episodes were just straight misses. Like they were
Right.
not getting the comedy that they wanted out. And one of the final episodes of the season was when they brought in Elon Musk, and he's not an actor and he's not a comedian, and it was very dry. It felt very forced having him on the show.
Was that when he played Wario?
Yes,
Yeah.
that was unironically hilarious just to see him dressed
Right.
up as Wario in that courtroom. But the rest of the episode was really bad because the chemistry of the show is having a good host that can help write.
Right, and he's a fucking
Well,
robot.
and it's still
He's-
SNL's sketch comedy, right? So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
still supposed to be in the moment. Like
Yeah.
you're supposed to just play off each other's character.
He's a brilliant billionaire, but he's a fucking robot, dude.
Well, yeah, they all are.
Like,
Everybody in that realm is. But
I guess so.
but I grew up in the day when fucking SNL they did it right because they mocked everything.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point. And then I haven't
They're
watched it.
slowly getting back to that.
I haven't watched it in probably fucking 20 years. Let's be honest.
The
But-
election
yeah.
year was weird because
But-
of COVID.
But over the last few years, and now what I'm starting to see on Instagram over the last probably year, looks like they're getting pretty fucking funny now. Like they're bringing it back to where they're worried. They're not worried about getting canceled and all this bullshit. They're just like, fuck it. We're supposed to be funny. We're supposed to make fun of everybody. That's the whole point. Everybody's supposed to make fun of everybody. Fuck it. That's the whole point.
I hope it's because NBC understands their place where maybe the full episodes aren't being watched
Right.
completely, but certain sketches will get reposted on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. People will find it on YouTube. Like Shane Gillis's like Cold Open, I think has a few million views on YouTube because people wanted to go check it out
Oh, really?
because it was the first time he'd been back since he got fired.
hmm
Every time Dave Chappelle comes on too, it's a riot.
Well, Dave Chappelle is just.
He's so funny.
I just love that guy because he don't give a fuck.
Dave Chappelle is a fucking god.
He don't give a fuck, and you know, as a comedian, you shouldn't give a fuck. But
That's the point,
but the
right?
whole
Like,
point about comedy,
understand
the
that.
whole point about comedy in that realm too is about, you know, who cares if you're taking a shot at somebody, whatever, fucking whatever.
He's
Who cares? The point is, it's funny because it's probably a stereotype, so it works.
he's made
and
it very
doesn't
clear
matter.
that he's punching to the side.
Yeah.
He's not. God, I forget what comedian it was where he would just make fun of people and it was just like
It was-
awful because you're
yeah.
looking down on them.
it was breaking someone down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whereas
no, yeah,
It's
no.
poking jokes in
You're
Chappelle's.
making jokes about the stereotype. You're making
Right.
jokes about
Yeah.
the things that
Or making
are
a stereotype, you know?
The things that are funny though, like let's be real. We all have our quirks. We're all people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Anthony
Yeah.
Jeselnik does that, where his whole comedy is
Yeah.
like subversion of what you'd expect him to say next,
Right.
and it's
Or if
really
you're
messed
Carlson
up.
Steele, you just
Jeselnik-
steal everybody's content.
But Jeselnik was the one that like pushed some fucking boundaries. Like in my opinion, back early in the early days,
There's nothing off limits for
when he talked about fucking necrophilia and shit,
Oh,
just
man.
out of nowhere, out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, all right, I'm interested. I
miss
like
George
jokes.
Carlin.
George Carlin.
George Carlin
a
is the
legend.
greatest of all time.
Rat shit, bat shit, dirty old twat. 69 assholes
Do
tied in
you
a knot.
Americans
Gray
understand
lizard
that
shit.
you're wearing
Fuck!
Canada as a hat? Like when you came out of your mom, her cunt was your hat. That's what you Americans are doing with Canada. Do you know what Canada's doing to us? Nothing. Nothing. We should probably keep it that way. Yeah,
Well,
everybody-
they are, you know,
That's
the
George Carlin
world
that I
leader in
remember.
war crimes.
Oh no,
they-
yeah.
Canada's primary goal is to see how many rules they can get added to the Geneva Convention
And they're
every time they get the
doing
opportunity.
such a good job,
Scoreboard.
so we might as well just let them have it.
They're killing it. You're killing that too, David.
What
like a
is
massacre.
David doing?
Stuff.
Cyrus, on an unrelated topic, I got Proxmox running.
Excellent. There we go.
Oh, nice. So now we have servers for everything, and I don't have to pay for
He's
them.
got stuff
No,
for himself.
Not yet.
Everything. That's all I heard.
David is messing with the fireplace in our new studio.
We still got to get the Cobra
was open.
backdrop.
I thought you were about to light
That was
it.
the draft.
I was like, there's a cord there. We're gonna melt Colton.
Whoops.
Please do.
Not yet. You just got the server set up. You got to be able to use it.
Right.
That was the draft.
What do you think of the new studio, though, Cole?
Yeah.
It's
Work in
similar.
progress.
Blankets.
Yeah, it's prototype. Prototype.
We have a curtain on the way.
Okay. Do we have anything to add?
Hour and 10.
I'm on Team Kendrick.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking Team Kendrick. Caleb is definitely taking Team Kendrick. And, yeah.
I don't know what that means.
No, Caleb's
me
definitely
neither.
taking.
We got to Drake his ass from Caleb.
Drake is ass.
He is ass. But we haven't had rap beef in a long time, like major mainstream rap beef. Kendrick hopped on Metro Boomin' and Future's album yesterday and dissed J. Cole and Drake because fucking everybody hates Drake, I guess, these days.
He's got a huge dick, though. I mean, I'll give him
Apparently.
that. Allegedly, he's got a huge dick, though, so I'll give him that.
Bro unzipped and a fucking dryer hose fell out.
Allegedly.
Fuck. Man's
Um,
is packing.
But Kendrick had a verse and he threw shade at them, and God, everybody's just
And
like,
now the whole thing popped off, and everybody's mad.
the problem is the way I explained it to Brandon is like everyone saw Kendrick and J. Cole as friends for years. Like everyone's waiting for their joint album, so he comes out and disses him. It's insane. It's like when everybody thought Drake and Josh were best friends up until Josh didn't invite Drake to his wedding. This is Josh not inviting Drake to his wedding. It just feels super
If you
personal.
pull up
and
my
I don't know.
webcam right now, you can see what that NVIDIA broadcast does.
Still doesn't make sense.
Look at Colton.
Oh, wow.
The what?
Look at that.
That's what
Ooh.
the program looks like.
It AI deletes everything that's back there.
And puts a fucking moon thing.
Whatever I want.
Nice bangs, bro.
Oh yeah, thanks. I got a haircut on Monday.
I need a haircut again.
Mm-hmm. Do you want my cousin's card?
Yeah,
Okay. I'll see if I can find one. If not, I'll just give you his number.
for sure.
Yeah, like I could just change it to like.
Is that you?
That's the Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, that's him.
The Alchemist. He's changing everything around.
Green.
Nice.
Green.
More
Green.
Green.
Green screen.
Too much green.
Colton's playing. Oh, green.
Dragon Green.
Dragons. There's 2 dragons. The Dogma.
Ligma.
Dogma nuts.
Dog, you're nuts? Who's nuts?
D's nuts.
Did Colton Freeze?
There he
Oh,
is.
no,
There's
there
his
he is.
Twitch profile picture.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Does that say pacifist?
Or whatever.
Alchemist.
Behind it?
It's just Alchemist. It just displayed it backwards.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
looks like pacifist.
It's normal ways on our screen. Normal ways. I mean normal, Cyrus.
There's no such thing as ways that are normal.
Hey, since we got eyes on you, Colton, it's your turn to pick the beat this week. So What challenge should I commit to?
Oh shit! I gotta come up with a mumble for it.
Oh,
We
mumble.
can make money on this.
If you do a mumble right now, David will give it to me.
The theme
Make
song for
money on
Fairly
this.
Odd Parents.
The what from Fairly Odd Parents?
The theme song. You gotta mix down
That's
that,
like that's.
Fairly
No,
Odd Parents.
I gotta mumble. I'm not gonna do it now.
I'm on it,
but
Colton, I got it.
I gotta work on it. I gotta be ready to record it. I gotta be ready with the energy for it.
Excellent. Hey, make sure you like and subscribe if you've gotten this far. Thank
There's
you,
a
Brian.
bell and shit from what I've been told.
Yeah, if you hit that like button and ring the notification bell, they should light
Ding
up.
dong. Ding dong. Ding dong. Ding dong. Ding dong. Ding dong.
All right, too much.
There's a lot of ding dong, but
Said Drake.
yeah.
God damn it.
There's a subscribe button or something you were telling me
Yeah,
about.
if you
Cyrus?
say make sure to smash that like button or like and subscribe. If you're on mobile, at least it'll like put a little light ring around the subscribe button.
That's good to
when
know.
the system
Brandon told me
detects
about
you
that
say
like
subscribe.
button one time.
Yeah, I was like, there's a like button, and like, you should push it.
Smash it even.
Like,
And then I heard about that bell, like Yo Quiero Taco Bell. I don't know.
God.
Yo quiero ring the bell.
Oh, I didn't hear no bell.
There's a bell.
Okay. Come back next week.
yeah.
Adios.